Bengaluru, or Bangalore, as it's still called by many locals and expats, is the capital of Karnataka, a state in southern India. It is a sprawling, bustling city with people from different walks of life. The cosmopolitan city has a population of over 1.3 crores and it is home to thousands of startups and software firms. I am walking down Church Street, one of the busiest streets in the central business district of Bangalore. A hotspot for tourists, Church Street is a famous shopping destination. There are restaurants, shops, street vendors, and artists that adorn the street. Amidst all this, there is a common sight one might observe. If you are a regular on this street, chances are that you would have been approached by children selling roses. Holding a bunch of roses, you see children on different corners of the street. They approach every passerby with the hope to sell flowers. They circle and follow people relentlessly, almost begging everyone to buy them.
Sir, would know some very hungry one rose take you, sir.
Why are these children here? Why are they not in school? We decided to find out. The challenge? The children did not want to talk.
ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ದುಡ್ಡೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಡು ಈ ಹೂವಿದೆ.
ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ದುಡ್ದು ತಿಂದರೆ ಸಾಕು.
ಸೊ ಯಾರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಇದು ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು
ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಳ್ತನ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ.
Some children knew that we wanted to record them, so they stayed away from us. One boy was accompanied by his mother and she had a watchful eye over him. We initially believed that she might be trying to hide something, but when we finally got to talk to her, it was the plain sad truth. She did not want her child to get into trouble.
40 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರಾಟ ಒಂದು ರೋಸ್ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಂದರೆ 40 ರೋಸ್ಗೆ 600 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅವರ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹಂಗಲ್ಲಕ್ಕ, ನಾನು 2 ದಿನ ಬರೋದು, ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ಶನಿವಾರ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೋದು. 2 ಕಟ್ಟೆಗೆ 40 ಹೂವು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಾರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ರಾತ್ರಿ 1 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ.
As per public interest litigation, the PIL filed by Let's Get Foundation, which stated that children were being forced to sell toys, flowers and other items at traffic junctions, the High Court of Karnataka on November 19, 2020 ordered the BBMP to survey children selling flowers and knickknacks at traffic signals in the city. The PIL called for ending this practice and said that children were being forced into working.
My name is Sakshi.
Are you from?
I'm from Lucknow.
Okay. So we just want to know, have you been approached by these kids who sell roses?
Just now I've been approached by a kid who is selling a rose.
Okay. How do you feel when you see these kids coming and approaching you?
Yeah, I feel like that something is going wrong with them. Like it is not a good thing for such a small kids to sell roses on these streets. It's an age to learn and explore and that.
So do you have any idea or suggestion like what we can do as a society to make sure that this doesn't happen?
Yeah, as a society or as a first of all, government should have proper plans about these children who are selling the things on these streets. So, or some NGOs on these areas can help them and rescue them from getting used like this. They can just admit them in proper schools so that they can just live the way other normal children used to live in the society.
Look, as of my research, let's take in Yelahanka, around Yelahanka, Old Town and Yelahanka New Town. We did a survey around 1 week time, right? So in this survey, we found out that Yelahanka New Town have around, in 1 hour survey, we could able to find around 13 child laborers. In Yelahanka Old Town, we could able to find 1 hour 45 child laborers. So after doing a extensive survey for almost 1.5 week, we found out that it is not a forced child labor, not everyone. At least 20 to 25% of them are the forced child laborers. Remaining of them are mostly survival basic instincts. I don't think more than 75% students will not complete any kind of a formal education. Now, the statistics varies from state to state and district to district as well. We can do the same thing with all over country, but problem with that is we cannot force them to educate as well because their livelihood depends upon that. So what we are doing is, simple example, we are creating an alternative education system for them. Like that, there is something called NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling System. So we don't ask them to stop doing whatever they are doing, but instead of that, what we'll ask is, we'll ask them to come over evening classes or a night classes or a weekend classes, so that they will get an education. Education is all about not getting a degree, it's about getting a knowledge. If they get their knowledge, okay, they can survive anywhere in this world. That's what our idea is about. So if they want a certification, what we do is, we'll register. If they are near around 16 years old, we register for 10th. If they already passed 10th class, we register for 12th. So like that. Or if they already passed 10th, we train them skill oriented classes. So like that, so how we are making sure that they will not miss out their livelihood. Okay, this is, even though it is unfortunate, but we are also giving them an opportunity to grow as well.
As per the report by Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, 720 minor children were engaged in begging or hawking in 432 hotspots across the city. And 27 of these children appear to be forced to do so by a mafia, while pointing out that 492 of these children are below the age of 10. The survey has pointed out that 52 children are engaged in begging as a profession. 219 children are begging or hawking on account of family problems. 76 infants are being carried by their mothers or caretakers, either for begging or hawking. On a mafia controlling 27 children, the survey report said, upon talking to them, the children were found speaking different languages. There is a strong doubt about these children belonging to their handlers, as there are major differences in color, mannerism, and language of these children. And these children were found frequently revealing different names to the public.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಹುಡುಗರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರೀ ಅವ್ರ ಮಮ್ಮಿ ಅವರು ದುಡಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಹುಡುಗರ ಜೊತೆ ದುಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೀ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಳ ಜನ ಇಂಥವ್ರು ಒಂದು 20-30 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವ್ರು ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಡೈಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬಿಡಿಸೋದು, ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬರೋದು, ಹುಡ್ರ ಕೈಯಾಗ ಹೂ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಹೂ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದು, ಇದೇ ಕೆಲಸ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮರೇ ಕಳಿಸಲ್ಲ.
ನನಗೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ತುಂಬ ಆಸೆ.
It is their job. They just come over here to sell the roses, and people do help them by buying the roses, and you know, like, quite obviously, like, at the end of the day, it's all about money. It's all about business. So I mean, like, it's pretty obvious question what you're asking to me. Like, we all are here for the money. That's all.
ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಊರು. ಸೊ ಇದು ನೀವು ಯಾರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಈ ಕೆಲಸ? ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ? ಹೌದು. ಯಾರೋ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೊ
ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಇದೆನಾ? ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಕೊಡೋದು ದುಡ್ಡು?
ಅವ್ರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಸಾಕು
Most of the NGOs are working together for this purpose, but problem is very less NGOs, I would say, that they are understanding what is the reality. So we cannot just go and tell them that okay, we'll give 10,000 rupees, go and study in a school, go and study in a college, and automatically, but there will be a lot of economical problem at their home. You have to address that as well. Yes, NGOs, some of the NGOs, we are also working with couple of NGOs. So NGOs comes together to solve this problem, but it will take some time, I think.
And is there anything we as a society can do to ensure all children complete their basic education?
Society can do many things. Simple as that. For example, buying a textbook for them, or let's take one NIOS application cost is 3,500 rupees. A person who can sponsor that, or a person who can identify child labor and they can refer us, or we can help. They can help them in a counseling as well. Society, if they want, they can do many things.
And is there anything else you would like to add?
I would like to say it is not going to be easy thing to solve this problem, child labor, because it is there even before from the independence. That's why this is all about. But I would say that society need to come together to deal this problem. Then only we can see that around next 20-25 years we may reduce around 65 to 70% of child laborers in India.
The grim truth is that post-pandemic, the hardest hit segment of the society was children. A large number of students dropped out of school and went into economic activities or child labor to support their families financially, while many others continued to study and work at the same time. There are schemes and provisions for children to obtain free education, but how many of them are utilized? Is there anyone who can take accountability and ensure these little ones live a carefree, innocent life? A life that they deserve? Will they ever have a blooming childhood?